So as you guys already know, Donald Trump just met with the Saudis yesterday, signing a deal to bring in over $600 billion in investments to the United States. And that's not all. Trump just signed a $1.2 trillion deal with Qatar, which includes $96 billion for 210 Boeing jets, boosting U.S. manufacturing and jobs. And this goes a lot deeper than people think. For example, many of you have seen this picture in The Simpsons, with Trump having his hands on this crystal ball, and the Simpsons episode people are saying from 2002, predicting the future when this picture was taken in 2017. But the truth is actually stranger than fiction. While The Simpsons have predicted numerous events in the future that we have talked about on this channel, for example, this episode right here that aired March 2nd, 1997 that featured the crypto barn, and other Simpsons episodes hinting at what's coming for the future of finance with cryptocurrencies. Well, in this video, we're going to talk about some of those conspiracy theories and if they're all just made up or if there are some truth to them with the gematria calculator, and what this has to do with cryptocurrencies like XRP and even XLM that's hidden in plain sight. Plus, with Donald Trump meeting with the Saudis and XRP being approved by VARA, the Dubai Financial Services Authority, well, Ripple has perfectly positioned themselves over in the Middle East to absolutely dominate. And it's no coincidence what's happening right now for XRP and Ripple with Trump. So pay very close attention to this video because this will absolutely blow your mind. Because a lot of people are going crazy over this purple royal runway. And this picture that was posted by the Bearable Guy in December of 2024 with a purple path right to the castle, to the purple XRP flag. So is Saudi Arabia telling us something and Donald Trump wearing a purple tie that is flying over the heads of 99% of the population? Well, we're going to talk about it in this video, so you guys are going to absolutely love this. Comment 777 if you're feeling blessed, if you're feeling bullish, and if you're going to become the first millionaire in your family tree. Confirm it by tapping the subscribe button. Let's run it. All right, bull runners, welcome back to the channel. So with the crypto market being up over the past week, we're going to kick this video off with another XRP giveaway. We're giving away $100 worth of XRP, and all you need to do to be entered in to win is follow us over on X through the link below or above this video. It's Bull Runners HQ. You're going to see a pinned post, and all you need to do is like the post, comment XRP on it, and then sign up for Blowfin using our affiliate link, which will be in the description below or above this video. And if you want to trade any crypto, you can actually get a 10% deposit bonus up to 50K. So if you deposit 50K, you can get 5K to trade with. And the winner will be announced in our daily email newsletter this Sunday. So that link will be below. When you click it, it'll take you to a page that looks like this. And just for subscribing, you'll get free access to our new ebook called Altcoin Secrets, the underground guidebook to become a crypto millionaire. Simply click the button on the page, put in your best email address so we know where to send the book. And as soon as you click the orange button that says send my free ebook, you'll be instantly subscribed and the ebook will be on its way to your inbox. And while you wait, you can get instant access to our Altcoin Pro research team as well too, to get access to early altcoin picks, expert-led weekly live calls with our research team and pro technical analysis. Plus over 100 plus expert curated classes with hundreds of hours of content to teach you guys everything that you need to know about the crypto market. So check that out. Links will be above or below this video. I know you guys are gonna absolutely love it. With that being said, Donald Trump's crypto plan is mind-blowing. When you guys watch this video right here, there's a lot of things that flew over most people's heads, and that was not just the purple carpet and the purple tie for Donald Trump, but the very strange relation to the Bearable Guys cartoon that I've covered in previous videos with this purple path leading to the castle with USD, XRP, and Bitcoin. On top of the unicorn's purple horn with these three horses right here, symbolizing that XRP, which is the purple flag, is the unicorn cryptocurrency. Because in a recent post on Truth Social, Trump said that a US crypto reserve will elevate this critical industry after years of corrupt attacks by the Biden administration, which is why he signed an executive order on digital assets to move forward with a strategic crypto reserve that includes XRP, Solana, and ADA. Now, XRP was not listed in the middle. It wasn't listed last. It was first in the list. That's why it's extremely important to pay attention to detail here. His goal is to make the United States the crypto capital of the world. And as you guys already know, the Middle East is extremely bullish for crypto, and they're extremely respectful to Donald Trump. Now in Saudi Arabia, it's customary for a lower ranking member of the royal family to greet visiting dignitaries on the tarmac as part of standard protocol. However, the Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman personally greeted Trump, which is a sign of a strong personal and diplomatic relationship between the two leaders, which is a massive power move by Trump. And while we are not a political channel, we are heavily focused on finance and crypto, Trump is making these power moves in crypto. You guys recently remember when the Pope passed away. Well, while a lot of people saw this AI picture of Trump dressed up as the Pope as disrespectful, it's simply Trump establishing his authority and saying, I got your hat or I got your crown now. So in this picture by the Bearable Guy, you guys can see on the unicorn with the purple horn here, a crown right here. And so it's no coincidence why they laid down a purple carpet. Purple is a color associated with royalty, power, and prestige in many cultures, especially in the Middle East. And Trump just didn't randomly choose a purple tie for the day. This is all planned. Because with the $600 billion deal that they just signed to bring more investments into the United States, and on top of that, the $1.2 trillion deal with Qatar, it's led a lot of people to wonder, what does this really mean? And has the Simpsons been telling us something? Leading a lot of people to wonder, well, what does this mean for the crypto market, specifically XRP? And how has the Simpsons predicted the future? Well, the best way to predict the future is to create it. And in this image right here that was taken on May 2017, showing Trump touching a glowing orb with the Saudi king and the Egyptian president at the inauguration of the Global Center for Combating Extremist Ideology in Saudi Arabia, there were a lot of people circulating the Simpsons image out there saying it was from a 2002 episode. So the truth is, this wasn't from a 2002 Simpsons episode, but rather a short video posted on Facebook after that picture was taking place. It's easy to miss, but that picture can be seen on the wall leading up to a staircase to Mike Pence's office. But that still doesn't take away from some of the other Simpsons episodes that have predicted events in the future. For example, this one right here, in episode 7, season 8, which was first aired on March 2nd of 1997, more than 10 years before the creation of Bitcoin, the creators introduced the crypto barn right here. And shortly after that, there was a video game that came out with the crypto barn in it. And on the image, it says deciphering secret government plans, which I broke down for you guys in a previous video that was uploaded about a year ago. It got about 63,000 views that you can check out on the Bull Runners channel. But what was really strange about that episode is when you type in crypto barn on the gematria calculator, it came up as the exact same number as Phoenix coin and also Triskelion. And in another Simpsons episode, they featured the Triskelion spirals on the back of this stone bench right here. In season 33, episode 2, with this little pyramid with the eye at the top saying this. Buy crypto, suckers! Which is a pretty random thing to say in a cartoon, literally telling people to buy crypto, but here's where it gets weirder. If we type in buy crypto suckers on the gematria calculator, it comes up as the exact same number as XRP 10,000 a coin, and also Stranger in a Strange Land. And when you go on Grok and ask, what is Stranger in a Strange Land? It's a science fiction novel written in 1961. And if you ask, what does Grok mean, which is the AI for Elon Musk's company on X.com, well, it's from Stranger in a Strange Land, and the word translates to understand deeply or to empathize completely with something or someone. So one of the smartest minds in the world, Elon Musk, based his AI off of the exact same phrase that comes up as the same English and simple gematria numbers as XRP 10,000 a coin. So it's no coincidence that the Simpsons are showing us this stuff and saying buy crypto suckers, plus putting it in plain sight to decipher secret government plans and planting symbols like the Triskelion, as you can see right here, half blocked off by Grandpa's back, which is an ancient spiral design that was used to create Ripple's logo. And this isn't a theory, this is an actual fact in Ripple's headquarters right here, where he's explaining where they got the logo from. And when you search Simpsons on the gematria calculator, it comes up as the same number as SpaceX. It also comes up as the Phoenix and Metacortex. And as you guys already know, Metacortex is the same number as Ripple XRP and XRP Ripple, and also the same name as the building that Thomas Anderson, aka Neo, worked at in the movie The Matrix, with the X logo very similar to the XRP logo. And what's strange about all this is how close all of these seemingly random events are correlated and connected to Ripple and XRP, because even if we look up Thomas Anderson, it comes up as the number 589, which is the same as Donald Trump, ISO XRP, Ripple the Bull, a storm is coming. So this is why Donald Trump's plan is absolutely mind-blowing, and it's all hidden in plain sight. For example, in this video that I uploaded 2 weeks ago, where Brad Garlinghouse, who served as the senior vice president at Yahoo, and also he worked at AOL, where he was the president of consumer applications.
And AOL has hired former Yahoo executive Brad Garlinghouse to run the company's email group and beef up its presence in Silicon Valley. Garlinghouse might be best known for calling attention to major problems at Yahoo in a 2006 internal memo. That paper was referred to as the Peanut Butter Manifesto because it claimed the company had spread itself too thin. Since then, Yahoo has changed CEOs twice. Since leaving Yahoo last year, Garlinghouse has been an advisor at private equity firm Silver Lake Partners. And coming up, is it time to ditch the dollar? The United Nations calls for a new global currency. So could this herald the biggest overhaul of the world's monetary system since World War II?
So not only was it strange that that segment came right after he was making the announcement about Brad Garlinghouse's position, but while Brad is walking through the office at AOL, he shows this image of the Phoenix right here, and this is what he says.
So then talked about kind of some major changes, moving into the Palo Alto office, the Thing Labs, Brisley joining the team here, our work on Phoenix, which continues to be in kind of alpha/beta.
Our work on Phoenix, which continues to be in kind of alpha/beta.
Which, as you guys already know, the Phoenix was on the cover of The Economist in 1988 saying, "Get ready for a world currency," with a circle with a slash through it, which is strangely similar to the XLM logo and also Grok's logo. Considering that Jed McCaleb, the CEO of Stellar XLM, has a company called Vast that's partnered with SpaceX and Elon Musk. And Elon Musk was the #1 advocate to get Trump elected by creating the Department of Government Efficiency to clean up waste in Washington. So I don't think it's a coincidence what's happening here in the Middle East right now. Because as you guys already know, Crypto.com received its license from Vara Dubai to offer derivatives in the UAE, and this was after XRP already gained their Vara approval for use in Dubai.
Dubai is actually now at the center of everything that Ripple is doing as well, whether it is locally, regionally, or even internationally. And Ripple swell being in the UAE is a great testament to that.
And not only that, but Ripple was the first blockchain payments provider licensed by Dubai's Financial Services Authority, giving them clearance to offer regulated cross-border crypto payments in the UAE to allow the use of XRP.
The Middle East and Africa is one of the most promising regions in the world for enterprise crypto development and adoption. The United Arab Emirates is one of the first countries in the region to provide regulatory clarity for the industry. We are proud to be the first blockchain-enabled payment service provider to be licensed by the Dubai Financial Services Authority.
And what do you know, around this exact same time, Ripple met with UAE officials to discuss digital payment infrastructure and accelerating financial innovation over in Dubai, around the exact same time that Trump is over there. So Ripple first opened their Dubai office back in 2020 and has since grown its regional footprint, now accounting for 20% of its global customer base in the Middle East. And last year, Ripple announced a major partnership with the UAE's Dubai International Financial Center. Specifically, the firm revealed cooperation with the DIFC Innovation Hub to provide the means to drive blockchain and crypto adoption amongst early stage companies. Moreover, CEO of Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse, said the partnership will drive the adoption of blockchain technology in the region as the XRP ledger continues to be a leading blockchain. Furthermore, the move also opens access to a $400 billion trade hub with regulated cross-border services and RLUSD stablecoin. Plus, on top of that, a UAE royal family member has officially joined Ripple's board of members. And in April of last month, Brad Garlinghouse announced that Ripple acquired Hidden Road for $1.25 billion, one of the largest deals ever in the crypto space, because Hidden Road has proven themselves as the trusted intermediary for the largest hedge funds, market makers, OTC desks, quant traders, and more, clearing $3 trillion annually for 300 plus of the top financial institutions globally. And straight from the words of Brad Garlinghouse, this is the capital and activity that will tap into XRP and the XRP ledger's bread and butter, which is instant, efficient, scalable, and low-cost movement of value. Where Hidden Road will be using the XRP ledger for clearing a portion of trades and using RLUSD as collateral across its prime brokerage services, including cross-asset, which is crypto and traditional instrument trades, becoming the largest non-bank prime broker globally. And they're going to be opening a new office in Abu Dhabi. So they're laying the groundwork here, which is why the prime broker received in-principle approval from the Financial Services Regulatory Authority. So once final approval, it will be authorized to offer clearing and prime brokerage services to institutional investors in the UAE. And they're not the only firm making moves in the region. Circle, which is the issuer of the second largest stablecoin, USDC, said it received its principal regulatory approval from Abu Dhabi last month, paving the way for expansion across the Middle East. So for those of you that don't know, prime brokers are an essential part of the plumbing of the financial markets. They provide trading, financing, and custody services to large institutions. And as you guys saw in one of my previous videos, well, Ripple offered $5 billion and I think even $20 billion or something like that to acquire Circle, which is USDC, which was denied, but it shows that Ripple is focused on acquiring as many companies as possible that are going to be pivotal to position themselves as the main blockchain company for global trade. With Trump making these strategic deals in the Middle East, I actually went out to the Middle East a couple years ago, and here's a picture of me at the Burj Khalifa in Dubai. The view is absolutely insane. I posted this picture right here of Bitcoin's chart when Bitcoin was right at roughly $30,000 to $31,000 back in October of 2023, showing you guys the MACD forming a bullish cross below the zero line. And also what happened last time in 2020, around that same time during the disbelief stage of the psychology of a market cycle. Also, here's a picture of my girlfriend and I at Trump's Mar-a-Lago event that he had. And also here was a house that I was checking out on the Palms over in Dubai, which are absolutely insane. So it is just the beginning for what's happening in the crypto market right now. And for those of you watching this video right now that have a long-term vision, it's going to be absolutely insane the type of houses we're all going to be accumulating, the real estate properties that we're going to be buying over the next few decades. Because if you look at the chart right here for Bitcoin, when that breakout took place, we saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bullish candles on the monthly, pushing Bitcoin's price upwards of $73,000, leaving a lot of people to wonder, is it too late for the crypto market? I mean, are they buying too high? Sure, it would have been a lot smarter to, follow me on Instagram at RunLifeNick and take action right after I posted this picture right here, because you would have been up over 200 or 300% on Bitcoin. But if you're a little bit late to the party here and you're just watching this video and you don't own any crypto, I still believe there is plenty of opportunity left in the crypto market when we look at the others chart, which is everything other than the top 10 by market cap, and compare it back to the past. Also paired up with Bitcoin stock to flow rainbow indicator that you can see right here in yellow and green, because we just transitioned from yellow to light green on this indicator. And if we look back to the past, when that happened last bull run, when we went from yellow to light green, when the market cap of the industry bottomed out at about $130 billion for others, we bounced from this point and we rallied all the way up here by November 2021 to about $500 billion. And I think that's what's coming for the crypto market, specifically for altcoins. Because when we look at these three key indicators, which is the stochastic RSI, the relative strength index, and the MACD on the daily, we can see some confluence here to the past. For example, look all the way back at what happened from May of 2021 until the bottom was in by July of 2021. We just formed lower highs and lower lows until eventually we bottomed out. And simultaneously, during that sell-off, the relative strength index dropped below 50 and just stayed below 50 for an extended period of time while the markets were finding their low. And once we broke out from the low at the end of July, going into August of 2021, you can see that the relative strength index reclaimed above 50, similar to what happened recently on the right-hand side of the screen after this sell-off from about $450-ish billion all the way down to $173 billion. We broke out from this downtrend, this descending resistance, where the RSI was below 50 for an extended period of time, and we just reclaimed 50, and now we're sitting at about 66 for the relative strength index. Simultaneously, you can see with the stochastic RSI as well too on that breakout, all the way back here on the 21st of July, we were in oversold conditions below 20 at the top left-hand side of the screen. And the stochastic RSI rocketed all the way up here above 80 on that breakout from this downtrend right here. Now on the right-hand side of the screen, we saw the same thing happen. The stochastic RSI was all the way down here below 20. And on this recent breakout right here, we can see we pushed all the way above 80. And now the K line and the D line are 82 and 76. So I just expect some volatility going into the next 1 to 2 weeks, similar to what happened back here in the upper left-hand side of the screen. And I do think the low is in for the altcoin market on the 8th of April at around $176-ish billion. Now, look at the MACD as well too. We can see a bullish divergence. Now, a bullish divergence, simply put, is when the price chart makes a lower low. As you guys can see right here, the price chart was making a lower low ever since May of 2021, all the way to the low of July of 2021. And then this key indicator, which is the MACD, started to put in higher lows until we bounced off of $132 billion and had an ultimate trend reversal until the market cycle top. And on the right-hand side of the screen, we can see the exact same thing right here. On roughly the 8th or the 9th of February, when the market cap was at $253 billion, we sold off all the way down to the 7th and the 8th of April to $174 billion, definitely putting in lower lows on the price chart, whereas the MACD saw a bottom right here at negative $22 billion and just continuously put in higher lows. Then the price rebounded off of the 7th of April and cleared this major descending resistance right here, which is the first step of a macro trend reversal. So with the MACD line at 14.7 billion and the signal line at 10 billion, it's very similar to where we were all the way right here in July and August of 2021, while others bounced around before trending higher. And then ultimately we saw even bigger volatility right here between September of 2021 until October for much bigger pullbacks. So as the market continues to climb higher, just expect some major volatility till we eventually form a blow off top for this bull run cycle, and then we head into a bear market, similar to what happened right here after November of 2021. So yes, I do believe there is still time to make money in the crypto market, and some of the majority of gains are going to come from the mid cap and the low cap projects over the next few months. So if you're wondering how you can make money in the crypto market before it's too late, I want you to imagine building a multi-million-dollar crypto portfolio that gives you the freedom to travel the world, taking trips whenever you want, paying for your family to fly out with you. Picture yourself island hopping virtually every single island in the Bahamas, traveling to Italy, Portugal, Africa, Dubai, Bali, Hawaii, Switzerland, you name it. Picture yourself owning your dream car without having to worry about how much it costs. All thanks to the crypto secrets that you'll unlock inside of Altcoin Pro University. And here's the kicker. Once you're in, you can earn 20% passive recurring commissions just by sharing your affiliate link with others that are interested in crypto, turning your success into a side income or even a full-time income that grows every single month. What would it be worth to you if you had a professional research team in your back pocket that costs tens of thousands of dollars per month to watch the markets 24/7 for you and warn you of different scams in crypto, along with providing you with under-the-radar altcoin picks, airdrop alerts, and technical analysis on your favorite projects, along with answering every single question that you have about the crypto market. That way you don't have to worry about missing out on key opportunities right under your nose, all for only $97 a month. The same research team that's already been battle tested by over 1,000+ investors just like you. Now, if that's something that you're looking for, what I want you to do right now is click the link below this video, and that's going to take you to another page, and you're going to be able to join Altcoin Pro University immediately for only $97 a month. And you're going to gain instant access to our research team to solve your crypto struggles. That way you can grow your portfolio today. And if you jump in with our annual plan at just $970, you're going to be able to save $194 off the monthly rate, and you're going to unlock 3 exclusive bonuses. First, our 2-hour portfolio deliberations training showing you how to build a winning portfolio coin by coin. This is exactly what our research team looks at when identifying what are the top projects to add to our crypto portfolio. Second, our crypto tax mastery course, which is a 13 video training series from our certified CPAs and tax planning experts. That way you can keep more of your profits and understand how to leverage the #1 crypto tax tracking software in the world to be able to organize your crypto taxes in less than 20 minutes. And third, live event recordings from our recent Las Vegas Altcoin Pro Connect event, where attendees paid thousands of dollars to attend to gain access to insider strategies that you're going to get immediately with the recordings right when you click the link below right now to join Altcoin Pro University as an annual member. And maybe you hear the sirens in the backdrop. I'm filming this video from my condo out here in Miami, Florida. It's pretty chaotic out here because I live downtown, but sirens generally mean warning. So if you feel a little cautious right now about getting started for only $97 or joining as an annual member to unlock those 3 bonuses, I completely understand. That's why we want to remove all risks from the table for you, because if you're unhappy for whatever reason, or you just simply don't get results, we have a 14-day money-back guarantee where all you need to do is contact our support team at the email that you see on the screen right now, and we'll refund 100% of your money within your first 14 days. I'm not asking you to buy, I'm asking you to give Altcoin Pro University a try. That way you don't have to live your life wondering, what if you could have achieved results like Dylan, who got a $20,000 airdrop and was able to book a trip to Italy? Or Julian, who made over $23,000 in 1 week after applying what he learned from our technical analysis training. Even Neil, who started with only $6,000 and grew his portfolio to over $100,000 from what he learned after joining Altcoin Pro University. So the worst case scenario is you get started right now, you spend 14 days running through everything, and if you decide it's not for you, you at least leave knowing more than you know right now, and you avoid potential regrets of inaction. And the best case scenario is for less than the cost of a cup of coffee per day, you learn how to maximize your opportunity in crypto while minimizing your downside, and you completely transform your life. So it's time, my friend, for you to break free from all of the struggles of figuring out all alone, scouring the internet, looking for solutions, joining Discord after Discord, because now you have the confidence to know exactly where to start, just like over 1,000 of our students did, just like you. After watching a video just like this, they clicked the link below to get instant access to Altcoin Pro University today. And if you're here to gain more influence, more respect, and more recognition from others, thanks to the knowledge that you'll acquire inside of Altcoin Pro University, then I want to congratulate you for taking the first step to building a rock-solid crypto portfolio that grows predictably and, best of all, profitably. So if massive success and abundance is what you want, then I want you to click the link below right now to get started, and I can't wait to see your results. I'll see you in the back office here shortly, right after you fill out the safe and secure order form on the other side. And as always, you know what to do. Stay bullish.